Welcome to my podcast, everyone. My name is Coach Kathy Richardson, and I'm a certified weight loss coach here in Canada, and I've lost 150 pounds. And I decided to jump on board to the podcast train to help people like you meet your weight loss goals and maintain them. This is going to be a podcast about all things weight loss and bariatrics, because bariatrics is a part of my journey. It's not how I lost all 150 pounds, but it is part of it. And I've learned a few things along the way, so much so that I decided to become a weight loss coach so I can help other people. Because ultimately, that's my goal. Because I've seen time and time again that people need help. There is a huge disconnect between sitting in a doctor's office and getting a diagnosis of obesity or morbid obesity, or sitting in your doctor's office after having bariatrics and being told by your surgeon that you haven't met your weight loss goals. And maybe you did have bariatrics and you met your weight loss goals for a minute, but now you're into regain territory. Or maybe you've never had bariatrics and you've tried every diet under the sun and you're just tired of trying. But here's the thing, guys, obesity kills. It almost killed me. Maybe it's almost killing you. Maybe you have, like myself, a loved one who's suffering the ill effects of obesity-related diseases. And the reality is 75% of North Americans have received the diagnosis of it, the very least being overweight, but we're tracking that they're going to also be, and many are, obese. And we know diets don't work. Maybe that's what landed you here in the first place, is because you were just tired of trying one more time. Or maybe you still have a little bit of hope that it can still happen. And I hope you do, because it can still happen. But yes, 95% of diets fail. 80% of people who have bariatrics are going to experience regain. And that regain can look like regaining some of your weight, all of your weight, or all of your weight and then some. And so it's time that we get together and collectively agree upon a way out of this. And this is what I feel like I've found. I feel like I do have a little bit of a secret sauce based on the methodologies of what I've learned. And guys, listen, I know you are all busy. You don't have time to listen to every single podcast and to watch every single YouTuber and to read every single book. But this is what I've done for the last 4 years. And it's been a huge part of my success. And it can be a huge part of your success. I'll take everything that I've learned, and this is what I am doing with my clients, and implementing a doable, sustainable, long-term, achievable method. And that's what I'm going to teach. We won't get into all of the ins and outs of that today. This is just a welcome to my channel. This is a little introduction of who I am and what hopefully we're going to do together. And I hope we have some fun along the way. Food is great. Food is fun. Food's a huge part of our daily life, but it doesn't need to be something that we fear. And weight loss doesn't need to be something that we just white knuckle through. And maybe because we've done that in the past, that's why we have given up. And that's why we see those 95% and 80% totals. But yes, we're going to talk about together our weight loss fears, frustrations, fails. We're going to dispel fact from fiction and have some fun. There's going to be some guests showing up along the way, and we're going to do some learning together. So a little bit about me. You see, I do have a Bachelor of Science degree back here, and I am a certified weight loss coach, and I have lost 150 pounds. In the science world, I'd be considered an N=1 experiment. But also, in addition to that, I actually own and operate my own little seasonal restaurant. So I know a few things about food. I'm a huge foodie. I actually do freelance food reviews on the side. And I am a former hairstylist and esthetician. I did that for 15 years. And that provided me with a lot of learning about how to do one-on-one communication. And I'm implementing that with my current clients now. And even before then, I was a science teacher for 8 years. I love science. There's so much that science has taught us about weight loss and about behavioral sciences. And so I feel like for the first time in my life, all of my previous careers have led up to this one moment. And this career. It's combining my love of science, my love of teaching, my love of people, my desire to help, and my love of food. It's all come together for such a time as this. You know, in the spiritual world or in the Christian world, we would call this my Esther moment. So maybe this is my Esther moment. I don't know. We'll see. But what I do know is that I can help. And I know there's so many of you that need it. Again, you probably wouldn't be here if you had it all figured out. I'm not going to claim to have it all figured out. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I don't play one on YouTube. And I'm not going to play one on my podcasts. But I do know that my method is doable and sustainable. And I especially know that if the method isn't sustainable, your results will not be maintainable. All of us know how to lose weight, but very few of us know how to keep it off and to enjoy life all along the way. I'm going to teach you basic principles that you can get up and do every single day, and how to listen to your own body and to meet your body's needs and to meet certain very doable nutritional goals that you can do forever, and do it eating foods you love. This is not going to be all about deprivation and starvation and, again, just white knuckling. That doesn't work. Massive restriction just doesn't work, and we don't need to do that to be successful. So I hope you stick around. I hope you're interested just enough to know that maybe this is going to be your time. Maybe this is your Esther moment. I have hope and faith that we can do this together because, guys, obesity kills. It almost killed me. I've seen it slowly kill family members of mine, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for my family and for my kids. And at some point, we need to stop things and stop the insanity, get off what I call the crazy train, and just learn how to enjoy our life, our food, and our weight loss journey, and especially our maintenance journey. And that's exactly what we're going to do here on Cat Chats. We're going to have little talks about all the things. And I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too. I hope you stay tuned because we have a bright future together. Thanks for listening. Bye.